As one of the world's oldest and largest fair trade organizations, 10,000 Villages has spent more than 60 years cultivating trading relationships in which artisans receive a fair price for their work and consumers have access to distinctive handcrafted items. They seek to establish long-term buying relationships in places where skilled artisans are either under or unemployed and in which they lack other opportunities for income. Here in Portland, Oregon, there's a nonprofit fair trade store called the Banyan, which has recently been bringing more fair trade opportunities to local shoppers than ever before. Casey Eisenberg has the report.
Fair trade is about trade justice. And we don't choose where we are born or where we live. Yeah, none of us choose our parents, none of us choose our race, none of us choose the livelihoods that we got when we were born. You're just born. And some people are lucky to be born in America or Canada or the UK and many other countries, and some people end up in Africa.
I'm Casey Eisenberg. Today we'll be touring the Banyan Tree, a fair trade store located in the Mercy Corps headquarters in Portland's Old Town District, right next to the Saturday Market. Today we'll be meeting with Lois Gerhardt, the manager of the Banyan Tree. Hi Lois.
Hi Casey, welcome. Let me show you our store.
Thank you.
The Banyan Tree is a store whose mission is to bring artisan-made goods from developing countries to the market that we have here in Portland. The things in this store are quite unique, and one thing that we offer is things that you can't buy many other places. Also, it gives a person who wants to buy a gift but also wants to make a statement with the way that they purchase that gift. It gives them the opportunity to do both of those things. Portlanders are extremely receptive. This is a great fair trade town because it all fits in with being concerned about the environment and concerned about the world around you. Yes, Portland is a great market for fair trade.
How do your customers know that the products that they're purchasing are really produced according to these standards?
That's a very good question. There is a governing board that certifies all of the people that we buy our merchandise from, and we have to trust them. They're a third-party certification board, and so other than traveling to these places and checking it out ourselves, which I would be willing to do, that's really what we can do is make sure that everything that we buy is from a fair trade organization. There are some tenets of fair trade, and one of them is that the artisans need to belong to co-ops. And these co-ops determine what their price is going to be for the items. The idea of working with co-ops as opposed to a single artisan is something that's very important to fair trade.
Prakriti, which is called nature in Bangla, is an independent organization which owns 8 enterprises. It is looking after all the matters related to administration, design and marketing. We have got a project called Kea Palm Project. Kea is a local seagrass found in riverbed, and palm. If we go and visit that project, talk to the women, they smile, they enjoy talking, and also from their earnings, they have either repaired their house or they could have started actually sending their children to schools. And the most important part is the confidence they have grown and the honor in the society.
KIC is a fair trade organization. KIC itself is situated in a place called Kibwe, which is actually the second largest market area in East and Central Africa. What a KIC artisan would earn from the work they're doing would be twice what many teachers and policemen would earn. And it's a cleaner environment, there's less banging and clanging, there's more focus on health and working conditions, there's more fun. And then the destructive competition you see in the Jua Kali which means hot sun in Swahili, is not there. A lot of it is recycled stuff. The metal we use, like for the dancing girl earrings, would come from old mortars that have ground to a halt. It would come from soda cans and other food cans that would be collected from Kisumu.
Another tenet of fair trade is that it is necessary for women to be involved in the democracy. Many artisan groups require that there be 50-50 men and women in their leadership roles. I was just at a fair trade conference, and there were artisans from coffee growing companies, or coffee growing countries, excuse me, and only one was a man, the rest were women, and I thought that was very interesting. But at any rate, gender equality is very important. Which leads me to my next tenet of fair trade, which is that we try to help the poorest of the poor. And our background is with 10,000 Villages, and one of the things that 10,000 Villages has done is they seek out people who would not be able to sell their items anywhere else. And oftentimes that's because it's a woman-produced item or a woman-owned cooperative, or for whatever reason, it's about women. And so for many years, 10,000 Villages has supported women in that way. We represent 38 developing countries. The countries that we represent the most right now are India, Central America, Haiti, and Nepal. So within those 38 countries, there are, depending on the times, there are focuses, and definitely Haiti is a focus of ours right now. Casey, I want to talk to you about one of our most interesting items. It's the Haitian recycled drum art. There are oil drums that are 55-gallon drums that are discarded when they're not used any longer. And a man in Haiti in the 50s came up with a way to flatten the drum and carve out a piece of art from it. One of my favorites is this new one. It's a candle holder and it's a house. And I just think it's so cute. But I just think it's a great example of something that is unique, and then something that is recycled, and then something that helps, as we all know, Haiti needs as much help as we can give them. The wood furniture that we're surrounded with right here in this room is from Indonesia. There is a Portland-based company named Tropical Salvage, and they produce this furniture in Indonesia from salvaged wood. They use about 40 different woods. Here's an example of a large piece of wood that's being pulled out of the earth. This is an entombed piece of wood, and they're using a pulley system that they've devised themselves to bring this out of the earth, and then is lumbered and made into some of the furniture that you see here. So, would you like to know what is our best-selling item and has been for many years? It's the Galimoto. What is a Galimoto? It's a sweet, whimsical toy. Let me show you how it works. You simply push it, and away it goes. And what makes the Galimoto unique to me is that it's made from items that are found items, hangers, which they use wire now. They started using hangers, and scraps from a clothing factory. So from nothing has come our best-selling item.
Where are these made?
These are from Kenya. I just think it's such a neat story. Another tenet of fair trade that I didn't mention is that we respect the artisans' talent and taste for what they think is beautiful.
My name Athanas Matoke Sure. Our quality is different from other carvings because sometimes they bring some designers here. We work together with them. You can say Ondu is like our father. I think it's like around 15 years. I'm still with Ondu. Ondu is supporting us. for this marketing. If they stop, they can kill many people. We are carrying other people from our behind, the covers, the Kwale town there, the contract people for carrying stones, not only that, sandpapering, peppering those women. They are depending us. You get one person, but from behind, they are a very big chain.
This is the process, and it's great if you can make a choice for fair trade. It really makes a difference. Maybe pick some areas that you feel stronger about, that your items need to be fair trade, as opposed to maybe school supplies or something like that. Start with groceries, start with your coffee, start with chocolate. Chocolate is a great place to start. The things that I'm understanding about where chocolate comes from, if there's anything that should be fair trade, it's chocolate.
Lois, thank you so much for inviting us into the Banyan Tree today and giving us an introduction to what your organization is all about.
Thanks, Casey. It was great having you here.
I'm Casey Eisenberg, bringing you the tools to be sustainable today.
সোনা দিয়া বান্ধাইয়াছি ঘর ও মনে রে গুনে করলো জ্বর জ্বর হায় মনে রে সোনা দিয়া বান্ধাইয়াছি